Hello, friends. Organized Self Employment Ministry and Budget. We are starting our 98th session under the guidance of me, Amit Kumar Jha from Sardapur, Lohna Road, Darbhanga, Bihar, India. Pin code 847407. Mobile number 63973 60717 from India for establishment of self-employment government job on democratic level with a direct work system of self-employment government job in our own work and enter into democratic life with double salary, one from the private sector which we are working and one by the organized self-employment government job, because here is the uniform employment level on the uniform basis where we will continue to get a regular fiscal credit salary per month and promotion. As we will experience, we can manage in this fiscal credit salary. So I have made Labour Party of India fist of the hand as national symbol for fighting elections, and my book Truth Only Trumps, which tries to take the session that why we require self-employment government job and how we are six unborn family, and in singular way how we can manage uniform employment on the large level under the guidance of Amit kumar Jha. I have taken session organized self-employment ministry and budget from 1 to 97 session. This is 98th session of organized self-employment ministry and budget for the development of self-employment government job. And now, as our tradition and culture is, from room number 1 to 6, rituals and tradition. First, Shiv Puran, Rashtrapati Bhavan. Because room number 1 to 6 I call Rashtrapati Bhavan for understanding self-employment government job, as this book will become part and parcel. We will call these 6 room as self-employment government job. Rashtrapati Bhavan, so Shiv Puran, 12 Jyotirmandir, 175 crore Jyotirmandir Sharo certificate, Pushpanjali Aarti, enchanting of truth only trumps mantra. Rashtrapati Bhavan number 2, Vishnu Purana, Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita, Amit Puran, 12 Jyotirmandir, 175 crore Jyotirmandir, Pushpanjali Aarti, enchanting of truth only trumps mantra. Rashtrapati Bhavan number 3, ISBN Puran, 12 Jyotirmandir, starting from truth only trumps. ISBN certificate number is 81901860 India. Copyright number 954/03/COL. ISBN number 8190186402 India. And 12 Sanatan Dharma Jyotira ISBN certificate and 12 materialistic book ISBN certificate of Hindu writer, Bharat Ratna, Padam Shri, Padam Vibhushan, and Nobel Prize, and 175 crore ISBN certificate of all Hindu writers. Then Rashtrapati Bhavan number 4, that is of Adi Shakti Jagdamba Rashtrapati Bhavan, all the Hindu women from village to city to metropolitan, and World Woman with 12, with Durga Sapsati and Devi Bhagavad, and 12 Jyoti Mandir of Adi Shakti Jagdamba, 175 crore Jyoti Mandir of Adi Shakti Jagdamba, and 12 materialistic book of Hindu Jagdamba, Bharat Ratna, Padam Shri, Padam Vibhushan, and 175 crore materialistic book of Hindu women of the all subject Pushpanjali Arti and enchanting of truth only trumps mantra for organized self-employment ministry and budget. Then Rashtrapati Bhavan number 5, that is first Mithila Varshkrit, from where I belong. Mithila Varshkrit, north, south, east, west, central India Varshkrit, 7 lakh 6 Hindu family, unborn family. Varshkrit, 108 Upanishad, 4 Vedas, and 18 Puranas. ISBN certificate Pushpanjali Arti enchanting of truth only trumps mantra. Then Rashtrapati Bhavan number Rashtrapati Bhavan number then Rashtrapati Bhavan number 6, government is sweet time, husband time, wife. The 31st August 1946, a document of British government for the employment for the self-rule, and 2nd September 1946 to 15 August 1947, Sarah document, and then the 299 constitutional member who made our constitution, and then Election Commission of India, which we call self-earning, self-work, certain caste, certain fiscal credit per month. So Election Commission of India, which is self-employment government job to one and all, and we will signature for the 6th Rashtrapati Bhavan for taking fiscal credit salary as self-employed government job servant, and we will be posted by Prime Minister and Chief Minister in the 6th Rashtrapati Bhavan centrally and 6th Governor House on the state wise. And 750 MPs and 4,500 MLAs from 1950 till now. Shadow certificate Pushpanjali Arti. Now we are starting our session. Before that, I must tell you that I have done the session from Organized Self-Employment Ministry budget session from 1 to 97. This is 98th session. You can download this session and you can subscribe this session. You can listen this session and work as organized self-employment government job servant between 0 to 18 if required, and 18 to 58 year to one and all on the educational certificate and capital value by becoming human capital. So the organized principle is the right of pension, fundamental right of pension after 14 years for self-earning, self-income, certain caste, certain fiscal credit, showing to certain ministry office, fundamental right, direct link to ministry and budget. We should be preamble wise organized employed, preamble wise organized self-employed. We should make our constitutional life between 0 to 18 years if required, and 18 to 58 years for all between 1830 to 46 58 year pension, which will be attached from 18 years to 32 years, then 32 years to 46 years, and 46 years to 58 years, and after that we will retire. Every 4 years we will have promotion, and every 5 years as our election is being held, we will all participate in the election, and according to the majority, as we all are belonging from the 6th Rashtrapati Bhavan, which is under control of one Rashtrapati Bhavan 26 January 1950, and we will all live as self-employment government jobs. We will establish every 5 years self-funding, self-work, certain cash, certain fiscal credit per month. So, our Finance Commission of India, and we will continue with the Finance Commission. We will call ourselves preamble wise organized employed, preamble wise organized self-employed. All of those who are not becoming organized employed will become organized self-employed. Organized employed exact precise definition is those who are working under the framework which has been made by government for employment on the document basis, and on that level, if that criteria is being fulfilled, then he is organized employed. And those who are not fulfilling on that criteria but working and creating human capital and generating per capita income and generating GDP for the country are coming under organized self-employed government job servant. 100% participation will be in that. In the organized employed private sector also come who will keep certain criteria. For the standard organized employed, 30,000 above salary has been kept as employment equilibrium point. Above that, any person who is feeling insecure of job or due to any reason, male or female, he can go to the court. But that assurance is optional for the private sector because it depends that they are giving the status of organized employed or not. Because if no one wants to take the responsibility, there will be no harm. Government will take in that case the truth only trumps will case. As far as organized self-employed is concerned, everyone will be given direct ministry and direct budget commission, and we will keep a uniform political signature of all the president that above 30,000 we will try to make the public opinion, and here in 70% direct election every 5 year participation those who are working in politics. For understanding this work of Amit Kumar Jha, that is me, and truth only trumps, we have kept we have divided ourselves into 16.66 into 6 part in court martial range, and we will be posted by the parliamentarian and the president, means under the guidance of president, the prime minister will post us in the 6th Rashtrapati Bhavan, and per month fiscal credit signature we will give 6 signature for the Parliament of India, and our chief minister will post us in 6th Governor House, and under the guidance of the Vidhan Sabha of our state we will give 6 more sessions, means 6 plus 6 is equal to 12 signature, and then we will take fiscal credit salary. On this basis, we will continue our living of life with human capital formation, and we will make ourselves human capital formation. In order that we should not face problem. This fiscal credit table which I am holding in the hand, which is the part of truth only terms which I have written in on 31st August 2001 in similar form, and 16 February 2002 in the 6 unborn pair form, so that the continuation of life between 0 to 18 and 18 to 58 years and so on will continue, and from this beautiful setup we can make more beautiful setup. We will also celebrate organized festival of organized self-employment ministry under the guidance of 6th Rashtrapati Bhavan by making the idol of 6th Rashtrapati Bhavan Shiv Parvati, welfare power, Vishnu, Lakshmi, life, money, Brahma, Saraswati, law, education, Adi Shakti, Jagdamba, and non-veto husband, family veto and non-veto welfare, truth savior, Sindhu, Varshkrit, God and Goddess, and government territory, six pair of golden goddess. Then we'll do between 31st August to 11th September an immersion of the six idol in the Ganga, Yamuna, Krishna, Kaveri, and within chanting of truth only terms lines. And again, second time in a year, 16 February to 26 February, with six pair of the idol of soil. And then on 26 February, we will immerse it in the Ganga, Yamuna, Krishna, Kaveri, and all the rivers. And we will continue to become self-employed government job servant, and our private work will also continue in that. Here the work is optional, and 6th Rashtrapati Bhavan is showing us that we are professionally here, and 16.66% Aadhaar card is our, means 6th Rashtrapati Bhavan we will put 16.66 Aadhaar card in 6th Rashtrapati Bhavan, which is equal to 120 crore. If population will increase, we will divide it into six parts on basis of posting done by the Prime Minister and Chief Minister. And if the population is decreasing, then it's reduced from each Rashtrapati Bhavan and Governor House according to the state and according to central. And on that basis, we will continue. As uniformly direct welfare we of benefit of the politics and budget direct budget we are getting by this Amiteshwarism, by self-employment government job every year, 4 year promotion, and apart from this educational certificate achievement promotion. The option for this self-employment will be open, and there will be no hue and cry like this as we are just now facing in the employment sector. The organized self-employment ministry will validate each and every citizen. We have tried to make human capital illiterate chambers also, who are 21 to 22% of the total population of the country. So in that circumstances, we will not pressurize anyone, but everyone should become self-employed government job servant. The fiscal credit salary is fundamental right to each and everyone, and self-earning, self-income, certain cash, certain fiscal credit per month showing is also fundamental right. But what is there? It is not possible that each and every 130 crore population we will tell that you start showing self-earning, self-work, certain cash, certain fiscal credit per month showing. We will try to propagate on the national TVs and in different session between 16 February to 26 February and 11 and 31st August to 11th September, that starts showing self-earning, self-work, certain cash, certain fiscal credit balance showing. As our election is continuously from 1950 being held every 5 years in the state, for the state assemblies and for the parliamentary assemblies, and on that basis who will be coming will maintain the fiscal credit table uniform act, and our finance minister and organized self-employment ministry budget finance minister under the guidance of prime minister and president as head of our state will keep this dignity on, and we will continue to serve the country on this level by making ourselves uniform. As from six Rashtrapati Bhavan, we are understanding one is a professionally politician from the core of heart, 16.66%. Aadhaar card is of them constitutionally. One is devotedly industrious from the heart, so in the court martial range, 16.66% Aadhaar card has been given to them. Then ISBN Puran, that is Brahma Saraswati Puran, is completely educationist, Hindu writer, Hindu lawyer, and Hindu scientist. So 16.66% Aadhaar card belongs to them. And court martial judge. And then one is devoted Adi Shakti Jagdamba Rashtriya Bhavan. So 16.66% Aadhaar card belong to them, as mm, we all have the mother, grandmother, sister, daughter-in-law. So on that basis, and this RD1 continues. Then and all are working women or housewife according to the circumstances and the economical requirement and genius to become human capital. Many reasons are there. Then Rashtrapati one number 5 Varshkrit Rashtrapati one of Hindus in this 16.66% Aadhaar card and working style, truth, non-violence and truthful work. Then government history, time has been time by, as we are just now 130 crore population, and if we are increasing or we are decreasing, we are making through the Labour Party of India twist of the hand to Donald Trump's the self-employment government job on that level, because on that level I am trying to make you understand. So government profession in that way, government employee 100% will be organized employed, because all are in the purview of Finance Commission from 15th August 1947, and the format of the work of the government is with the Supreme Court. This format I have uniformly made for the making public opinion that those who are following this fiscal credit table on the uniform level, on that basis we are we can go to Supreme Court. But what is there in the private employees? If we have the format signing, we have to maintain that everyone is free, because it is not like that, because 10% of the people is controlling 90% of the resources on the parental basis, and 90% of the people are having 10% resources in their hand. So on that basis we have tried to adjust. So if we are not giving document and we are doing private job, means that we are working as from of our ancient time. Our all mythologies story belongs to that our life has been tough. Hindu's life has been tough. The world family life has been tough. So on that level we continues to struggle whom we believe as our sovereign, because you see 6 Rashtrapati one is here. Some have 20 crore people have the faith in Shiva Parvati, 20 crore people have the faith in Vishnu Lakshmi, who is also Ram Sita, who is also Krishna Radha, who is also Amita Vilas, who is also Live Money. Then 20 crore people have the faith in ISBN Puran, that is Brahma Srosri Puran. 20 crore people has full faith in Durga Saraswati Devi Bhagavad Adi Shakti Jagdamba Puran, and 20 crore people has full faith in Hindu Sanskrit, and in that only Ganesh Skanda Kartikeya Hanuman. Don't those who do not understand this father mother relationship, and each united with Varshkrit god and goddess are in this, because we will not face problem. And then government necessary, because here we have to understand that we don't want to give pressure, neither we want to take pressure on that level, and one convincing line should come to do, because as a welfare representative we have been spending crores and crores. We have been taking the tax and non-tax on the direct and indirect basis. We have been working on that. So I am trying to make you understand that the sessions which we are taking, it is for the purpose of development on the democratic path, where whenever we are thinking that employment is required, immediately we start doing work in the organized self-employment ministry. And one, if we are educated, a one table, one chair, and one computer will be attached in that. From there we can do double work, one the private work and one the organized self-employment stream. It will be uniform because we will keep the uniformity of 15th August 1947. At that time also organized self-employment ministry and budget was required, but we ignored that. Since I took birth on 30 April 1975, and at that time also our population was 60 crore. Then as I reached on 31st August 2001, I was thinking in the mind that time has come, one organized book is required, as we Hindus have 1175 crore mandir all over India scattered, and I choose 12 Jyotir mandir of document of all six family in the court martial range, and then started working on that we can be blessed by our work and session, and all politicians together can work together on the fiscal credit uniform basis, where everyone is free also, keeping the vote bank also, and the materialistic life uniformity also come up by our effort in this. Because in materialistic world everyone want first hand car, first hand house, and all the luxurious thing, foreign tour or, but for that fulfillment we require an organized setup on the organized democratic level, where all political party can sing one tune of organized self-employment ministry and continue to work with different tune with multi-democratic party system. We are already working on this on 15th August 1947 onward and 26 January 1950 as Independence Day and Republic Day. Apart from this, we will continue to follow the Ramnami, Krishnashtami, Durga Puja, Lakshmi Puja, Saraswati Puja, Kali Puja, Shiv Puja, Vishnu Puja, Brahma Puja, Adi Shakti Jagadamba Puja, is United God and Goddess Puja, Hindu Sanskrit and Government is Puja. Apart from this, Vaishnavite Puja and the Shivites Puja. As in Hindus, veg and non-veg both are being followed by all the caste. And according to the liking we have been living. Employment is also like that. We have to understand that time has come. Uniformity should be made, which is basic requirement, and in preamble wise organized employed, preamble wise organized self-employed. On the uniform employment level, we should start giving certain regular income, which is main aim of me, Amit kumar Jha, because everything has been made on 15th August 1947, and as we are requiring, we are adding in that. But one of the most important thing is the employment, which can be solved by self-employment government job. To one and all by self-earning, self-work, certain cash, certain fiscal credit, permanent under the guidance of me, Amit Kumar Jha, who want to live. It is a Herculean task, but we have made Election Commission of India on 26 January 1950, which was in those days biggest Herculean task by giving electoral roll to each citizen, because at the end 1947 we were not having photo election identity card. Now we are having photo election identity card system, on which at 18 years we are taking this. But now since 31st August 2001 in singular form and 16 February 2002 in the family form, we are working for the self-employment government job session, where we will be free on our work also, and self-employment government job will be the basic requirement of the country, on which we will try to move. Once again, I will say that we require the organized setup, right of pension, fundamental right, right of pension after 14 years for self-earning, self-income, certain cash, certain fiscal credits showing to certain ministry office, fundamental right, direct link to ministry and budget. We should be preamble wise organized employed, preamble wise organized self-employed, under the guidance of me, Amit Jha, Amit Kumar Jha, Sardapur, Lohna Road, Darbhanga, Bihar, India, pin code 847407, mobile number 6397360717, and email address osemb office 2001 at the rate of gmail.com, because 200 2001 is the main year on which we started this work and completed this work. Until and unless we will not understand that employment is the requirement, and we are not, if we are not putting in constitution with constitutional quality by strong framework of Trishul and Vermilion mark, which represents Shiv Parvati welfare power, Chakra and Vermilion mark, which represent Vishnu, Lakshmi, Ram, Sita, Krishna, Radha, Amita, Vilasa, a Mandal and Vermilion mark, which represent Brahma, Saraswati, Lord Education, Trinetra and Vermilion mark, which represent Durga and non-Vito Shiva, and the government stamp represent the government decision. On that basis, we all have to work together and come together. The 4-year promotion slab has been made. In the 4-year promotion slab, we are doing our optional work, and every month, whatever the ministry is providing us some work, that we are doing on the regular basis, and our character work schedule is being written by our senior manager. 0 to 17 years senior is 18, 18 to 32 years our senior is 32, and pension will also come from 18 year, it will attach to 32 years. Then again 32 to 46 years our senior is 46 years, and work is self-earning, self-work, certain cash, certain fiscal credit per month swing. Fiscal credit table I am holding in the hand. It will change according to the year to year, according to the wave of the Parliament and Vidhan Sabha on the number basis. But on the other basis, it will remain same on the court martial range, because if we try to make, then it will be court martial range. That is why we are giving signature for the fiscal credit salary in court martial range. Then after that, the 46 to 58 year working, 58 year pension will be given attached by 18 year pension, 32 year pension, 46 year pension, and 58 year pension, and so on and so forth. We will continue with that. So in this organized self-employment ministry, we want to make a self-employment government job, which we are working on from 31st August 2001, and it is Of course, Herculean task, but on the human limitation level, by the blessing of six Rashtrapati Bhavan, who has been saving the humanity, we can complete by all political party and all family. We have six unborn family. That for that also we are signaturing because politician number one, then industrialist number two, then three educationists or lawyers or scientists or editor number three, Rashtrapati number four, Rashtrapati Adi Shakti Jagdamba Hindu woman, and number five Rashtrapati Hindu Varshkrit, each united God and Goddess Varshkrit, and then number six Rashtrapati woman, the government time husband time back. This will make us fulfill our dream, and we will be covered with 72 organized self-employed member, as I have tried to put in front 175 crore Aadhaar card and 175 crore Mandir. With that, uprising is from 12 Jyotir Mandir of each Rashtrapati Bhavan, and if anyone tries to see that it is not up to mark, then want to change, so then they will be in the united each god and goddess Rashtrapati Bhavan. Because what is there, we cannot change the opinion of any person, but majority support is required, and also a calmness is required where each people who are human capital already supports it. So on that basis we can be able to form the organized self-employment ministry. Employment is the biggest problem in India on the large scale, on the macro level. On the micro level, those who are alert, they are finding their job in the private sector, but aloneness makes no development of nation. If we are coming together on the uniform level and by self-earning, self-work, certain cash, certain fiscal credit showing, we will become self-employed government job servant. Now I am trying to conclude this 98th session of organized self-employment ministry and budget for making self-employment government job between 0 to 18 and 18 to 58 year from 6 Rashtrapati Bhavan, 1st Rashtrapati Bhavan, Shiv Puran, 12 Jyotir Mandir, 175 Guru Jyotir Mandir, ISBN, the certificate of Mandir, Pushpanjali Aarti, chanting of truth and Trams Mantra, Rashtrapati Bhavan number 2, Vishnu Puran, Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita, Amit Puran, and 12 Jyotir Mandir, 175 Guru Jyotir Mandir, Pushpanjali Aarti in chanting of truth only trumps mantra. Rashtrapati Bhavan number 2, Rashtrapati Bhavan number 3, ISBN Puran. Rashtrapati Bhavan number 3, ISBN Puran, 12 Jyotir Mandir, 12, 12 Jyotir Mandir, and 12 Jyotir ISBN certificate starting from truth only trumps. ISBN 8190186002X, copyright number 954/03/COL, and 12 175 crore ISBN certificate, and 12 materialistic book Bharat Ratna Padam Shri Padam Vibhushan and Nobel Prize of Hindus who has worked in India. ISBN certificate Pushpanjali Aarti in chanting of truth only terms mantra. Rashtrapati Bhavan number 4, that is Hindu Adi Shakti Jagdamba, Durga Sapsati and Devi Bhagavata Rashtrapati 12 Jyotir Mandir, 175 crore Jyotir Mandir, and 12 materialistic book Bharat Ratna Padam Shri Padam Vibhushan ISBN writers of Hindu women, 175 crore ISBN writer of Hindu women, Pushpanjali Aarti chanting of truth only terms mantra, and Rashtrapati Bhavan number 5 Mithila Varshkrit, North, South, East, West, Central India Varshkrit, 7 lakh Hindu village, 6 unborn family of Hindus Varshkrit, each Varshkrit, and 100 Upanishad, 4 Vedas, and 18 Puranas, ISBN certificate. Pushpanjali Aarti in chanting of truth only mantra, and Rashtrapati Bhavan number 6, Government Day Sri, 31st August 1946, The document of British government for self-rule, and then 2nd September 1946 to 15 August 1947, the Shadow Certificate of Indian government, and then Indian Constitution, and then 299 members Shadow Certificate, and Election Commission of India, which we call self-earning, self-work, certain caste, certain fiscal and permanent source Election Commission of India, in which we live. We will be posted as Rashtrapati 1 on the central level, and 6 Rashtrapati 1 on central level, and 6 Governor House on state level, and we will be posted by Prime Minister and Chief Minister. And uniform employment, we will have myself and Excel work, certain fiscal credits showing representative from 1950, MPs and MLAs till now, and continuation. Sarah certificate Pushpanjali Arti in chanting of truth on literals month, that we should make organized self-employment ministry and uniformly become self-employed government job servant, and do double salary, one from the private sector and one from the organized sector, with organized work of all politicians by signing all the political party president on uniform legal, and become self-employed government job servant under the guidance of Amit Kumar Jha, Labour Party of India, Fist of the Hand, and my book, by purchasing my book to only terms, and writing to me on OSMB office 2001 at the rate of gmail.com, my email address. Thank you.